Hey guys, Winning Crypto here. I think we fixed the volume problems that we were having. Let me know in the comments. Anyhow, I wanted to come give you a nice little Tron update, talk to you about some time frames, support resistances, and a little unscripted rant. So let's get to it. Here we got Tron over here, and we're looking at what we showed in yesterday's video, right? So we had seen the low RSI, it was oversold. We were looking at this trend line. It's got a few touches on it, right? So we got that, and we also have it could be a wedge, or it could be just a descending channel, right? So there's a couple little options here that are possible. So we're oversold on the RSI. And so we go on to the daily. Let's open this up a little bit. All right. So the support that we had two supports right here. We had 549 and we had 572. Came back, bounced up. We closed above 572, right? Had a couple of nice bullish candles. Some follow through. Then we hit a resistance around here, right? Around 610, 612, 616 area. So when we see something like that, then we'll switch over to the daily. See, there's different these Fibonacci weekly supports and resistances. They change for different time frames. So you got one for the monthly. The monthly and the weekly are the same. Then you have different ones from the daily. And then you have the 4 hour, which is also the same as the 1 hour. And then you have different supports and resistances at the 15-minute, which is also the same all the way down to the 1 minute. You got the same supports and resistances there. So on the 4 hour chart, we're looking at 572, and we're looking at this area up top. So we'll go up to the daily. On the daily, we see that we have a support at 571, and the next resistance would be 719. All right, so we got clear skies there. All we have up above the current price is EMAs, the daily EMAs. So then we'll go up to the weekly. And on the weekly, wow, on the weekly we see it pretty clearly right here. On the weekly we see we got a nice support at 568. And then we have another support at 614. Now this green line that I got here, I did that because we bounced from this level here. I think it goes on the daily or the 4 hour. Let me see, sorry. Aha. On the 4 hour chart, we had a nice bounce from here, right? That ultimately led us to this huge wick. So we're sitting just above that right now, and we're sitting in between that weekly support and resistance range. We have R1 at 568, and then we have R2 at 614. So we're sitting at 607 right now, which is right in between. Let me expand this a little bit. Right in between the resistance and that previous historical resistance from a few months back. So we see that we're in a good area. We're sitting above a couple of EMAs, right at the 40. So what else can we see? What else can we look at? You know, we can reject right here. We can go back down. I don't know. This looks kind of this. It could go either way. If Bitcoin dumps, then this can possibly dump, test again, and then break upwards. So I mean, there's options. There's options you can do here. But just wanted to go ahead and explain to you the different supports and resistances that we have on the different time frames. So let's, for example, let's say you're on the 4 hour and you feel that that's going to break. So then you're bullish on the 4 hour, you're bullish on the daily, bullish right here. So this is a situation where you have two options. If you're bearish, you would sell to the top of this resistance right here. You'd have your stop loss around here, and you can shoot down, aim for the bottom, right? That seems like a good. Now if you're a bull and you find that this is bullish, then you'd come over here, you'd get your long position, and you'd buy this whole area right down to this support right here, 596, right? Because everybody's going long here, and they're gonna get stopped out when these long orders fill down here. So if you long this whole area, you put your stop right there. Now you can aim up above. So just wanted to explain to you guys, you know, a couple things we're going to be doing on the channel. We're not going to charge any courses. We're not going to keep anything like that. We're trying to build a community here. We want to have people learn and help each other how to trade. We're not trying to one all win all. You know, that's not what this is about here. Trading is, there's three big factors in trading. And entries, which is what everybody's teaching you, that's the least that's the least important part. The two most important parts, which are much more important than finding entries, is market psychology. Your own psychology, your trader psychology, right? And even more important than that is risk management. If you go on 4 bad trades, you can get wiped out if you don't know how to manage your risk. That's the most important part. And if you're continuously doubting yourself, listening to 300 channels, and you have different advice from everywhere, you're not going to know what to do. See, technical analysis is a very small part of trading. The psychology of it is that your mind is going to let you see whatever you want to see. So if you have a particular bias, your mind is going to show you the charts bearish in that bias. So if you're bearish, you're going to see all the bear signals. You're not going to see any bullishness in the charts. And that's just how it goes. So if you think in possibilities of what is possible, rather than, oh, I want this to happen, or this is going to happen. No, if you think about what's possible. Scenario A, scenario B. Scenario A has more chances or more probability than scenario B. And if you think this way, you're going to be open to the bullish and bearish scenarios on the chart. Your mind's not going to limit you. So I know we're going to ruffle some feathers, and we're not worried about it. Our intentions here is to teach as many people how to trade. There's nobody that's inventing any new strategies or any new tactics or there might be some new indicators of it, but the grand majority of technical analysis has been here for decades. EMAs, resistances, supports, volume, RSI, that's all been here for decades. There's nobody creating any of this stuff now. It's just that now everybody wants to trade and everybody wants to learn. So there's a market for it. But this is information that's been around for decades. So with that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful day and stay tuned for the next one.